Hello, student. Welcome back to Radio Maths. I hope you're feeling good and ready to learn more about numbers. Today we'll be reading and writing numbers in different forms. Today we'll do 5 activities. Our first activity will be a mindful moment to get a brain settled and ready to learn. Our second activity will be a number warm-up to practice our counting skills. Our third activity will be a number workout to work on breaking apart numbers. Our fourth activity will be a brain break to rest and reset ourselves. Our fifth activity will be a challenge problem to apply what we've learned.
For today's class, you need paper, a pencil, your 100 bundles, 10 sticks and 1 counters. It's okay if you don't have all these things, you can still participate in our lesson today. Please gather the materials you need.
You will also need to ask someone in your house to be your special partner today. Please ask them to get ready now.
Before we get started, a quick health and safety message.
Our country is currently fighting the spread of COVID-19, also called the coronavirus. Right now, the government has given us a few rules to follow in order to protect ourselves. Can you tell me one of them?
Yes, the government told us not to go to school and to learn from the radio instead right now.
Very good. The government has told us to not gather in large groups of people. This includes going to school, church, or the mosque. It is best we stay home right now with our families or with the people who we live with directly. Even though this rule is difficult, we must follow it very closely. You may want to go play with your friends right now, but it is important that you stay at home and only play with those who live in your house. Do you understand?
Yes, we shouldn't go play with our friends right now, and it is better that we stay at home with the people who live in our house with us. When we stay home with the people who live in our house, we are protecting ourselves from the sickness.
I am so happy you are really understanding how important this is. We can protect ourselves and our families by continuing to follow the government's rules. We have been talking about some serious topics, and I'm so proud of everything you are learning over the radio so far. We have been talking about how to get help if you or someone you know is being hurt by an adult. Do you remember what to do?
Yes, you told us that if we are being hurt by an adult, we should tell someone we trust. Then we should go to the police station to talk to a police officer about what is happening.
Very good. I want to tell you about one important phone number just in case someone either tries to hurt you or hurt someone you know. Are you listening?
Yes, what is the number?
The number we have in Sierra Leone to call is 116. You can use any cell phone to call this number. When you call it, someone will answer and ask you, "What are you calling for?" You can tell that person what is happening, and they will try to find you help. Let's say the number again. 116. Say it with me.
116.
Very good. Write that number in your notebook now. 116. If an adult is hurting you, you can call this number and get help. Thank you for listening so well to this lesson. We want to make sure each of our students is protected from abuse because it is the right thing to do. It's time for a mindful moment to slow down, calm our minds, and to get ready to learn. Today, we'll do a sound focus exercise. Are you ready? First, I want you to sit up straight, relax your shoulders, and close your eyes. We are going to take one deep breath together to start. I want you to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Let's do it together. Breathe in deeply through your nose and out through your mouth. I'm going to make a sound. I want you to listen to the sound for as long as you can. Focus on the sound while you breathe.
When you cannot hear the sound any longer, slowly, gently open your eyes.
Let's do this one more time. I want you to listen to the sound for as long as you can. Focus on the sound while you breathe.
When you cannot hear the sound any longer, slowly, gently open your eyes.
Great! I hope you feel calmer and ready to learn. Let's begin our number workout. All right, everyone. Next, we are going to warm up our bodies and brains with an activity called Count and Move. Did you know that moving your body can help improve your memory? We are going to do a number of movements, and as we do, we'll practice our maths facts. Today, we are going to practice addition within 20. I'll give you two numbers to add. And as you add, stretch up to the sky like you are reaching for the clouds. Ready? Go! 9 plus 1,
10,
9 plus 2,
11,
9 plus 3,
12,
9 plus 4,
13,
9 plus 5,
14,
9 plus 6,
15,
9 plus 7,
16,
9 plus 8,
17,
9 plus 9,
18,
9 plus 10,
19,
9 plus 11,
20. Great job. This time, move your arms in circle as you add with 8. Ready? Go.
8 plus 1,
9,
8 plus 2,
10,
8 plus 3,
11,
8 plus 4,
12,
8 plus 5,
13,
8 plus 6,
14,
8 plus 7,
15,
8 plus 8,
16,
8 plus 9,
17,
8 plus 10,
18,
8 plus 11,
19,
8 plus 12.
20.
Excellent! Last one. This time, we'll practice adding with sevens. Hop in a place each time you count. Ready? Let's go. 7 plus 1,
8,
7 plus 2,
9,
7 plus 3,
10,
7 plus 4,
11,
7 plus 5,
12,
7 plus 6,
13,
7 plus 7,
14,
7 plus 8,
15,
7 plus 9,
16,
7 plus 10,
17,
7 plus 11,
18,
7 plus 12,
19,
7 plus 13.
20.
Phew! You are so strong. Great work, students. With your body and your mind, if you work it out and practice, it will only get stronger. Let's move on to our number workout. Okay? Now that our bodies and brains are all warm up, let's start our number workout. In our last lesson, we worked on adding three-digit numbers by breaking them into hundreds, tens, and ones.
We did that by drawing pictures and using expanded form.
Today we are going to build on our own knowledge by adding them using a strategy called the standard algorithm. If something is standard, that means that it is something that a lot of people use. The standard algorithm is the way that most people add numbers. You may already know how to add numbers this way.
Listeners, write this problem down. 155 plus 632.
Okay, now let's make our place value chart with 3 columns, hundreds on the left, tens in the middle, and ones on the right.
Now let's represent our addends, starting with 155. Instead of putting squares, sticks, and dots in each place, let's write in digits.
Okay, let's put a 1 in the hundreds place, a 5 in the tens, and a 5 in the ones place.
Listeners, write in the second addend 632 underneath. Write a 6 in the hundreds place, a 3 in the tens place, and a 2 in the ones place.
Now we can add our ones. 5 plus 2 equals
7. Our sum has a 7 in the ones place. 5 tens plus 3 tens equals
8. Our sum has a 8 in the tens place.
Listeners, add the digits in the hundreds place now. How many hundreds does our sum have? Okay, 100 plus 600 equals 700. The sum should have a 7 in the hundreds place.
My turn. 155 plus 632 equals 787.
my turn. 155 plus 632 equals 787.
Listeners, your turn. Excellent job. Let's try another.
Listeners, write down this problem. 321 plus 128.
Listeners, write your addend, stack one over the other. Make sure you write the digits in the correct place.
For 321, I wrote a 3 in the hundreds place, 2 in the tens place, and 1 in the ones place.
Listeners, for 128, I wrote a 1 in the hundreds place, 2 in the tens, and 8 in the ones place.
Now that we have our two addends written in, let's start by adding the ones.
1 plus 8 is
9.
Nice work! Listeners, add the tens and the hundreds with your partner.
2 tens plus 2 tens equals 4 tens. 4 goes in the tens place of the sum.
300 plus 100 equals 400. 4 goes in the hundreds place of the sum.
Listeners, repeat after me. 321 plus 128 equals 449. Okay, let's try another. 514 plus 143. 514 plus 143. Write down your addends and find the sum.
Okay, I started by writing each adding one over the other. I make sure to write the correct digits in the hundreds, tens and ones place.
Me too. I started by adding 4 ones plus 3 ones to get 7 ones.
Then I added 1 10 plus 4 tens to get 5 tens.
Then I added 500 plus 100 to get 600.
Okay, students, you should have gotten 6 hundreds, 5 tens, and 7 ones, or 657.
514 plus 143 equals 657.
514 plus 143 equals 657.
Listeners, your turn. Say the full equation as a complete sentence. Okay, students, let's talk about what we've learned. First, we added numbers using pictures of squares, sticks, and dots. Then, we added numbers by showing them in expanded form. Then, we added them using the standard algorithm. How are all these strategies similar?
In all those strategies, we break up our addings into hundreds, tens, and ones.
I agree. Then we add all the ones and all the tens and all the hundreds separately and put it all together at the end.
Exactly right. We're basically taking a big addition problem and breaking it into smaller, easier problems. How are all the strategies different?
Drawing pictures and using expanded form takes a long time.
Yeah, it's a lot more writing than the standard algorithm. I like the standard algorithm the best.
Me too. The standard algorithm is the fastest.
Interesting thought, students. There are many ways to add numbers, but the standard algorithm is one of the fastest. Whew! We've been working so hard doing our number workouts. Let's give our brains a break. We're going to play a game called As If. All you need to play in this game is your imagination. Did you remember to bring it? To play this game, I'll say a scenario, and you'll act as if the scenario is actually happening. You'll start acting when I say action and freeze when I say cut. Okay, let's try the first one. And this one is going for you, Shula. When I say action, paint as if the paintbrush is attached to your head. Remember, when you hear cut, that is your signal to stop painting. You ready? Action! Cut! Next one. And this one is going for you, Peter. When I say action, walk as if you're walking through chocolate pudding. Ready? Action! Cut! Last one. This one is going for all of you, even those that are listening at home. When I say action, swim as if a shark is chasing you. You ready? Action! Cut! Okay, wasn't it nice to move your body for a bit? Now let's apply what we've learned today. Wow! You have done so much great work here today, students. Now, let's apply what we've learned today with the standard algorithm. You ready? I'm going to give you 2 numbers to add together. But you need to use clues to find out what the numbers are. The first number has a 1 in the ones tens, and hundredths place. What number is it?
Well, if there is a 1 in the hundredths place, a 1 in the tens place, and a 1 in the ones place, in expanded form, this number is 100 plus 10 plus 1, so the number is 111.
Great! Our first number is 111. 111. The second added in this problem is a number where the hundredths place is double. It's the digits in the tens place. The digits in the tens place is 3.
Let's see. If we know the digit in the tens place is 3, the digit in the hundredths place must be 6.
That's right. Now here is the last clue to find the number. The digit in the ones place is the same as the digits in the tens place.
So the digit in the ones place is also 3. Our number is 633.
Terrific work! The two addends in these problems are 111 and 633. 111 and 633. Now use the standard algorithm to add these two numbers together. Let's write this problem and explain our work as we go.
I started by writing each adding 1 over the other. I made sure to write the correct digit in the hundredths, tens and ones place so they were all lined up.
I added the ones first. 1 plus 3 is 4. Then I added the tens. 1 plus 3 is 4. And then the hundredths. 1 plus 6 is 7. So the sum of those two numbers is 744.
Excellent work! You did such a great job with your challenge problem. Well, that's it for our lesson. Great work on adding with the standard algorithm. First, let's review the assignment from the last session. The first problem was to find the sum of 123 plus 234.
When I looked at this problem, I first put both numbers into expanded form. Then the expanded form of 123 is 100 plus 20 plus 3. The expanded form is 200 plus 30 plus 4. 3 plus 4 is 7. 20 plus 30 is 50. 100 plus 200 is 300. So the sum is 357.
Great work, students! Now let's look at the second problem. The second problem asks you to find the sum of 541 plus 125.
I got 666.
That's great! How did you find the sum?
First, I put each of the numbers into expanded form. Then I added each place together to get the sum of both addends.
Wow! Excellent job explaining your work here. For next session, I'll give you two problems to work on. Add these numbers using the standard algorithm that we practiced in class today. Ready? Write these problems down. Here is the first problem. 456 plus 142. 456 plus 142. Here is the second problem. 371 plus 613. 371 plus 613. See you next session where we'll learn more about addition with regrouping. Goodbye and stay safe.